All right, fifth grade, it's time to do our color wheel for this year. This year we're using watercolors, so it's not going to be as vibrant or as bright. It'll be a little bit different, but I think our end product's going to look really cool. Here's the supplies you need. You need a color wheel paper. Yours is going to be a little more faded. I just made mine darker so you guys can see it on the video. A dog bowl to keep your brushes clean, a mixing tray, a water bucket, a thin paintbrush is my... I think that's what you should get. You can get two if you want, one a little bit thicker, one thinner. A tray of watercolors with the primary colors, e-pencil, and some paper towels. You can get more as you need it. I just have one to start with. All right, so we're going to start with putting our name on it. I want your name on the back. This is going to be your product, so you need to keep this very clean. If you need to wipe it off, you can do that. But this is your end product. So please put your name on the back so we know it's yours. They're all going to look very similar, so you want to put your name on the back. All right, make sure you have everything. Remember, pause the video to get everything you need. If you forget, come back and look at the video. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Now, like I said, when we're doing our mixing colors today, we're using watercolor. We're going to do a drip technique, and it's going to be a lot lighter than you're used to using when we used like acrylic paints last year. So the first thing you need to remember is that these need to have a lot of water, okay? You guys got to remember, no scooping, no, grabbing a lot of paint. You're going to use the puddles of water. And whenever you need mixed colors, you're going to put them in here. We're going to mix as we go. We're going to start with one color at a time, and we're going to mix as we go. We're also, like I said, going to do a drip technique at the bottom. So our first color we're going to paint with is red. So what I want you to do is to take your paintbrush. We don't have to mix to get red. It's one of our primary colors. Put some water in your red tray. Get it on your brush, and we're going to start. You could start on this side wherever you want. I'm going to start on this one. Again, we're using watercolor, so it's going to be a little more pale. Shouldn't be a very dark red. All right, and we want to spread it out. We don't want it to be very wet because of the drip technique we're using. I'm going to get a little more out of the puddle. I'm not adding more water right now, just getting it out of the puddle. All right, and I'm filling in that whole space. All right, pause the video if you're not done and fill in that whole space. All right, guys, this needs to be dry. It doesn't have to be very dry, but you just can't have it very wet, so it can't be like puddles. So if you need to, take your paper towel, just blot it. It's going to pick up some of that paint, and our paper towel are a little textured, so it might have some texture, but you don't want it to be dripping because we're about to do a drip technique. Okay, so here's how we do the drip technique. Okay, you're going to take your paper. I'm going to see, I might need to hold it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try to stand up and do this, okay? So you are not to stand up, you're to be sitting. But what we're going to do is we want a drip to come down of every color we make on the color wheel. All right, so I'm going to put puddles, okay, because this time I want a lot of water. It's not going to drip. So what you're going to do is you're going to start by putting a little bit of paint right at the bottom of your color wheel where I want it to drip. Now you're going to stand it straight up. Let me see if I can show you. Straight up, and you're going to... Maybe you could bang it on the desk a little bit. And my puddle's not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my paintbrush in water and just add water to my little droplet. And then it starts going. You want it to go all the way as far as you can. If you need to, you could add more water. You could add more paint. Okay, I'm going to put some little bit more. And there it goes. Add some more water. Add some more paint. It goes all the way to the bottom. All right, wipe up your little drop before you put your paper back. You need to keep a clean desk. All right, now we're going to do our next color, and we're going to continue that. We're going to do the color, and then we're going to do that. All right, so we are going to do this color here. Very important, you do this color. We're skipping this for now. We're going to make orange goes here. If you remember, it's red, orange, then orange. Okay, so to make orange, I take my mixing tray. Whenever you need to mix a color, you need to put it in here. So I'm making orange. If you remember, orange takes yellow and red. So I'm putting a drop of water in my yellow so I can pick up my yellow. And when you pick it up, you want to put it on your tray. Okay, cleaning my paintbrush. Remember that dog bowl's there, so you have a clean brush. And then I'm picking up a little bit of red. That is way too much red. Do you see how red it is? So what does that mean? I need to get more yellow, so I'm cleaning my paintbrush, going in the yellow, cleaning my paintbrush, and adding more yellow. And you want to keep doing this until you are happy with your orange. I think that's a pretty good orange. Now once you go, you're going to put it in that square. It's not really a square, but you know what I'm saying, that shape. All right, paint it. All right. All right, and you don't want to use it all. If you need to use it all, add some water to it because you need to drip it. All right, remember, we're about to drip it, but I don't want this to drip. So if I take my paper towel and just blot it, all right, it's a lot lighter. And now we're going to drip. All right, I'm standing up again to show you. All right, I'm going to take my orange, make a little puddle. Now this time you want to have a space between it because I need to put another color in between. All right, it's not dripping, so I take some water. There it goes. Drip, 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 drip. It's very light. Let me see if I can add some more paint. And you can just shake it. It's a fun part, okay? And it dripped all the way down. It's hard to see on the camera, but it dripped all the way down. All right. Now we're going to make the color right here. Okay, between red and orange is red-orange. So if I have some orange left over, I could add some red and make red-orange. If you don't have any orange left over, you just have to make more orange. I'm cleaning my paintbrush and I'm going to grab some red and I'm going to make red-orange. That looks too red to me, so I'm going to still add a little bit of yellow. Clean my paintbrush. All right, that looks red-orange. So once you got red-orange, put it on your between red and orange. Try to stay in the shape. I was being a little crazy there. Let me control my paintbrush a little bit more. Make sure it's all in that one spot. All right, remember I'm about to drip it, so I'm going to blot it. Do a little bit more, okay? All right, and then I'm going to, now this color, remember, it's between red and orange, so I'm gonna put it in the middle. Add some more water to get that drip effect. All right. All right, and we're going to stop the video for there. Actually, let's do one more color. I think we could do one more. Our next color is yellow-orange, so we're going to skip that one and go to yellow. Make sure you're watching where I put my color before putting your color. So we're going to do yellow. All right, remember I'm just using the yellow. I think we can actually do two more colors. All right, if you need to, blot it. All right, let's drip some yellow. We skipped a space, so skip a space when you do your dripping. Let's see, let's skip a spot. Dripping is my favorite. I hope you guys like doing it. All right. All right, between yellow and orange is yellow-orange, so we're going to have to make that. Go back to the mixing tray. Yellow and orange means I need yellow and orange, a lot more yellow. So I'm going to clean my paintbrush, pick up a good amount of yellow. I'm going to use a new one so I can start over. A lot of yellow, so I'm picking up a lot of yellow. Remember, I'm just using the puddle of water. I'm not sticking my whole paintbrush down in that paint. All right, and I need to make red-orange, so I need a little bit of red. I don't have any orange. I could use that orange right there, but I'm gonna just put a little bit of red, little tiny bit, and hopefully that's enough. And that is way too orange, so what do I need to do? To fix it, I need to add more yellow. So I'm gonna take this and add more yellow. I'm going to clean my paintbrush. Please keep the watercolors clean. It's very important because when I have to clean them, I'm going to have to wipe some of the paint out of it. And that means we're being wasteful. If you need to add more water, I'm running out of puddles in my watercolors. You see I'm just going on the edge and it kind of falls in there. I think that's good. Let's see. Oh. I'll spread it out. It should be a little darker than yellow, a little lighter than orange. I have a lot of water on this one, so I'm definitely going to need to blot it so it doesn't run when I do my drip technique. Okay? All right, now remember this color is between orange and yellow. So I'm going to take my paint, put it between. Now if you mess up your drips, it's okay. Just keep going. You need your color wheel correct though. Oh, mine's not dripping. I need to add more water. Add more paint. Oh, it dripped in my other one. I didn't want that, but it's okay. You see how they dripped in one? That's okay. Do you see? That's all right. I still think it looks cool. But see how we don't fix it. We're not going to freak out about it. We're just going to be okay with it. All right, guys. I'm going to stop the video there, and then I'll finish the rest of the colors. Clean up your supplies if you're done early, okay?